everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tour of my current garden and fruit trees and everything that I have set up. I'm actually sitting in my car right now while my daughter is doing horseback riding lessons. They're on a trail ride right now, so I figured I would start this video here while I have a moment to talk in the car, and the rest of the video is just going to be me showing you our current garden. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Allison. I currently post content surrounding our relocation to Nicaragua. If you're interested in that kind of content, the subscribe button is down below, and I also leave my Instagram in case you would like to follow us in more real time. First of all, I'm getting a little bit distracted trying to film, and this is what I see coming down the street. Oh my goodness, the wildlife. I love it. Here, maybe that's a better view. Hi friends. Anyways, okay, so I was going to wait to film my garden until it was, you know, actually growing lots of stuff and lush and things were truly happening, but I figured, you know what, I'm going to film a garden tour now and then do an updated one once hopefully everything is growing super well and show you how things have changed. So when we moved into this house, there was no greenhouse. We actually had a greenhouse built, which you're going to see later in this video, and I also had little Mr. Horse. I also had planter boxes built. So I'm going to go through and show you a tour of kind of what I started. I also started with a lot of seeds in actual pots before transplanting them, so I will talk through that as well. And then we had some new fruit trees planted, as well as there was already existing fruit trees on the property. One thing I will mention before jumping into that tour is that seeds, like vegetable seeds, are extremely hard to come by here in Nicaragua. I'm not sure why. I know that you're not able to import them unless you do it like a certain way. So there is a little home goods store here in town, and she did have a number of seeds in stock. So I was able to pick up some of those, but moving forward, I'm gonna have to try and figure out, because I haven't seen seeds in any stores, any nurseries, anything like that, and I'm not too sure why. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. I've also been saving my own seeds from produce that I buy in the market and attempting to regrow them that way. Right, so I had to do a voice overlay because I realized there was music playing in the background, but here we go. Here is my greenhouse. Off to the right here, I have some tomatoes that are started. Some of them are only just starting to come up. I only started these things in the past couple of weeks. Next up, we have half of this is carrots, what I'm showing you right now, and then the other half is some lettuce. Over here, again, we have some different varieties of lettuce. I'm zooming in really close. You can see they're just starting to pop up. I don't have anything in this one yet, but since I filmed, I've actually put cherry tomatoes in there. And this last one here is watermelon that I actually started from seedlings and then transplanted them into there, and they're doing really well. Over here is hot peppers like jalapenos and different varieties, and some of them popped up right away, and I'm still waiting on some others. Then in here I have onions. I'm really not sure if onions are going to come up or not. It's hard to tell if they're coming up or if it's just weeds coming up, so I'll keep you posted on the onions. Same with zucchini. Since I filmed this, I still haven't really seen anything pop up as far as zucchini, but this is honestly all trial and error at this point. I'm trying to figure out what produce grows well here and what doesn't. And then back here I have cucumbers on one side, which are super happy, and then the other side I planted green beans and yellow beans and purple beans, which back in Canada did amazing, but here some of them are starting to come up. I have them in little pots as well, but hardly any others. Same with this is broccoli. I do see a lot of broccoli sold at the produce stand, so I know that it grows here, but I haven't had any luck with broccoli yet, but I'm going to keep trying different methods and see what I can do. So that's the greenhouse, and as you're leaving, we have a lime tree right here. I actually just realized we have two different types of limes. I thought one of them was an orange tree, but I realized it's actually a lime tree. So that's the small, I think they're called Tahitian limes. And then I'm going to show you my fruit trees that I just got. This first one here is a mandarin tree, which I'm so excited about. It actually already has some fruit on it. That mandarin is almost ready, which is shocking to me for such a tiny little tree. I planted them all along the bottom of our property, so I'm excited to see how they grow. This next one here, I actually don't know the name. The lady told me it's a very sweet fruit. She told me the name in Spanish. I should have wrote it down. I didn't. It's not producing any fruit yet, but I'm excited for that day when it does, so I can figure out what fruit it is. And then we have a mango tree, which I'm so excited about. It's already quite big. It's supposed to fruit this year. I believe it fruits later in the spring. So yeah, we've got it tied down because we get quite a bit of wind up on the hill where we are. And this next one here is my coconut tree, which again is tied up, but sadly got quite thrashed in the wind one of the first days it got put in, and some of the actual stems cracked. So we were told not to cut them, just to leave them, but I think we're gonna lose quite a few actual branches, which is very sad. Hopefully it still lives. And this last one here is my avocado tree, which I'm so excited about. Avocados grow so big here, and I'm curious to see what type of avocado tree this is. Okay, over kind of on the side, but like the middle of my yard, I have a guava tree. I'm kind of on the fence as to whether or not I like guavas. There's one right there, but nonetheless, it's a cool tree. And then moving over, I'm showing you a couple of the small banana trees that are just starting up. They haven't produced any fruit yet, but they will in time. And then I'm moving over to the big banana tree. There's actually quite a few banana trees on the property. But look how cool it looks. Those bananas are gonna be ready, I'm guessing, in the next couple of weeks here. So lots of bananas, probably gonna freeze a bunch of them. Over behind the banana tree is an orange tree. I know this one is actually orange, not lime. There are some oranges on top. And then back here is two different lime trees. So the first one on the left is those, again, small, I believe they're Tahitian limes. And on the right, they're really big limes, like almost bigger than a lemon. There we go, I zoom into one of them. They're huge. They are just, they smell so good and they taste so good. And there's the little lime there. And then moving behind those bushes, there's a tree here. I have no idea what it is. I should actually ask my cuidador because I bet he knows what it is. To me, it looks like it could be a fruit tree. So if you know, let me know. There's no fruit on it yet. And then yet another banana tree. This one's at the back of our yard to the side where we're actually going to be putting our new addition. So I don't know if that banana tree is gonna make it, sadly. And then along the side of the yard was all the aloe plants. I think I've shown these before in a video. They are super happy and big, and I'm also growing propagations of aloe plants so I can have lots. Just picking some weeds out. There we go, so there's the cherry tomatoes I was talking about. Someone in the community actually posted a bunch for sale and I jumped on it. So I got 4 really nice big cherry tomato plants, which have already been transplanted. And over in this corner here is where I've been starting all the seedlings. So some of them, like the cucumbers and the watermelons, I already transplanted and I've got kind of a new batch going. That's actually a lemon, that first one there. I was shocked that the lemon, like we literally took a lemon seed out of a lemon and it started to grow. So I'm curious to see if it grows into a tree. I'm also trying to grow some okra, some grapefruit. I think I have more peppers and tomatoes in there, but again, I just planted those like the other day. All right, so that was it for my current garden tour. As you can see, things are very much at the beginning stage, although things are growing a lot quicker than I am used to, and I'm very much in the trial and error stage because things that grew back in Canada aren't necessarily going to grow well here, and there's probably things here that I didn't think to grow that are going to grow, that didn't grow well back in Canada that would grow well here. So it's kind of a trial and error thing. I truly enjoy gardening and I'm so excited to be able to garden year round, so I will keep updating updating my progress on Instagram, and then probably film another video in maybe 6 months or so and show you where things are at. But I think that's about it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!